You can't be biased when making an analysis video. Hi people, I'm Nilo, and in today's video we're gonna react and practically debunk this video. Yeah, I know it's a really long video, but it really tickles my nerve if you see what I mean. There is many things that are just wrong in this video, and I just wanted to make a response video practically debunking and showing her bias and how or why her arguments are wrong. So, little disclaimer, English is not my first language, not even my second language. I learned English alone, so you have to forgive me for the mistakes I will make in this video. Let's begin. First thing wrong with this video is that the creator of the video doesn't use the manga as a source but the anime. Why is that wrong, you may ask? The Naruto anime is a really bad adaptation. I know it's harsh words. I also discovered the manga through the anime. The first thing I ever watched about Naruto is the anime. So yeah, I also have some type of nostalgia towards it. But we can all accept that it's a bad adaptation because it has many fillers, and even in canon episodes there is way too many filler scenes. I will take you back to this video from Diagonite if you really want to know why the manga is just so much better than the anime, and why the anime is a bad adaptation. You don't have to watch it though. Just you can make your own research and look at the biggest Naruto channels there is. They always use the manga as a source. Second thing I want to say is wrong about the video is what she thinks Naruto is about. Naruto is a story about love, but not like what she says. Naruto is a manga about the cycle of hatred, and Naruto decides to end the cycle of hatred with the help of love. Yes, love, but love with a big L. Not love, romantic love, or you know what. It's love, friendships, love you have for your parents, for your people, just love. The love that Naruto feels for Sasuke isn't romantic love. It's kind of obvious, but you will be surprised by the amount of people that actually think Naruto or Sasuke aren't straight. When I say straight, I basically mean heterosexual, right? And why do I point that out, you may ask? I point that out because she uses that to make her argument. She uses that as a base for her arguments to stand. And basically, if your base is wrong, your whole argument just crumbles. Sorry, I'm kind of sick, so my voice is, not normal, but anyways. I will not debunk the whole video because it's a really long video, and really I just have to tackle some parts, because if I prove that some parts are false, like her argument just crumbles. Basically, that's what I mean. I'm explaining it wrong, but I think some people will understand. So yeah, basically first thing wrong with the video is that she uses anime as a source, which is just wrong. She should use the manga, and many of the arguments she uses just don't exist in the manga. But before we address Naruto and Sasuke, I want to tackle the part about Haku. So basically, to sum it up, everything she says about Haku is wrong. In the Haku part, if she used the argument of saying Haku dressed like a girl, etc., I would let it slide, but she just uses the wrong arguments. No, the mother of Haku didn't tell her to hide her powers. No, the whole village didn't come to kill Haku and her mother, etc., etc. It just does not exist in the manga. It's anime only. The whole scene of Haku being slapped by his mother and shit, it just doesn't exist. I will show the panel, but basically Haku in the manga gets attacked by his father trying to kill him and his mother, but Haku doesn't know why. He just knows that his father is trying to kill him. Haku doesn't know about his Kekkei Genkai. He doesn't know anything. only the father and the mother knows, because the father discovered that the mother of Haku is part of the clan and tried to end them both. So the argument just crumbles here. Haku isn't a queer coded character because he isn't told by the society to hide his powers. He didn't even know about his powers. He just saw his father trying to kill him and his mother. The lesson she takes from it, however, is right. It's right until she mentioned queer coded character. Because if this is what we, you know, say is a queer coded character, there is so many queer coded characters in every manga, which isn't a bad thing, but it's just not true, because there is so many queer characters according to her logic, that are 100% straight canonly, which is why her definition of queer coded character is just cope. I could make a whole video about Haku, and I wanna make a whole video about the Land of Waves arc, so I won't even bother giving more arguments about this. Let's just cut straight up to Orochimaru, which is her most interesting part. This is actually the part in which she has the best arguments. She also has some wrongs, but I won't even address them because they don't have anything to do with what I want to talk about. So, first thing she is wrong about is Orochimaru's goal. No, Orochimaru's goal is not to gain more knowledge. Orochimaru's goal is to be immortal. And to be immortal, he needs more knowledge. This is just one misconception she had that I wanted to address, but this doesn't really have much to do with my point. She also says that Nagato is a queer-coded character. Bro, what? Just because you don't see him with another woman or anything doesn't mean he's queer-coded. Just because he's alone doesn't mean he is queer-coded. Unless this is what she was referring to when she was saying queer-coded, which, I would understand, but that just makes 90% of shonen characters queer-coded. But if we use the definition she gave in the video of what a queer-coded character is, once again, just like Haku, it stands on filler. The reason why the Konoha ninjas wanted to kill Nagato and his family isn't because he's an Uzumaki or because he has renegades. But I won't go deeper to this because I also want to make a whole video about Nagato and pain and his philosophy, so I don't want to, spill my juice here. Pause. But basically, for the clevers that are watching this video, you already see where I'm coming. 90% of her points stand on filler. This is just not what the author wanted, because it's Studio Pierrot that just makes up bullshit. Studio Pierrot has a lot of bullshit going on with Naruto. They change the characters, the storylines, and just way too much shit, Hey, this is a young channel, so many of the things I want to talk about are already things I want to make videos about. So I also want to make a video on why the Naruto anime is just bad, so I won't even address that. Let's go straight to the other point, which is the Naruto section of the video. The Naruto section already stands on false basis, but some of them I have already addressed, so I won't even bother. What I want to say is every single friendly interaction or comic moment Naruto has is seen as gay. Like, for example, not in this video, but I saw on Twitter, that one scene, I will put it on the video, where Naruto is just cringing about like being naked with Yamato and Sai. People are saying it's gay. How is that gay? Are most men gay now? Like, this is not gay. This is just a comic scene. Like, even though it's not that comic because it has some truth parts in it, it's not gay to feel weird about naked men. If anything, it will be weird to not feel weird about being around naked men. And the thing is, she uses like some jokes and copes to, just not make you question it and just run with the flow and agree with what she says. She does that a lot of time actually in the video, but I won't even point out everything because I would have to make a way long video. This video is already about 10 minutes long, so she also says that Naruto is flirting with Haku, which is not true because Naruto didn't even know Haku was a boy when he was talking with him. Haku only mentions being a man, being a boy, when he was leaving. Sakura also was, kind of weird about Haku looking like a boy but also like a woman. So is Sakura also lesbian now? Like, come on, bro. Nobody here would say Sakura is a lesbian, right? Right? So I was checking my notes and here I was like talking about specific sentences she says about the video, but if I just keep doing that, the video will be way too long. There's a lot of things she says that I just don't agree with, so I will just skip, and talk about what's really important here. She says a lot of things that are anime only scenes that are filler and just don't exist in the manga. Like, for me, it's just pure bias and cope. Like, you're using something that the author didn't write to, make your point, which is just wrong. Let's just cut to the Sasuke part. And oh my god, this is where the bias is at its peak. So much, and I mean so much of her points stand on fillers. They are not even in the manga. It's just the anime trying to fill in the gaps so that the episode is longer. It's full of scenes that don't even exist, and some are just cope. So let's talk about what's actually interesting, the final value part. Once again, what she's wrong about is Sasuke's goal. Sasuke's goal is not to die just like Itachi by the hands of someone he loves or something like that. It's just wrong. Sasuke has a clear goal, he stated both in the anime and the manga, but it's just so much scope to say that no, that's not his actual goal. He's just trying to hide it and stuff. Like, it's just copium. She also uses this argument saying that when Naruto was standing on top of Sasuke and Sasuke not even moving, is Sasuke wanting to die here, accepting his death, but after seeing that Naruto doesn't even want to kill him, he stops. Well, too bad. This scene doesn't exist in the manga. Sasuke's goal is really, really clear. He wants a revolution. He wants everyone's hatred to go towards him because he saw in the war arc that this is the only way that the four nations will collaborate, by having one enemy. So you can consider this video as the first part of me debunking this, because I will surely come back to this. A lot of this is just copium and shit. Like, take this as a first reaction to her video. Of course, there is better arguments she makes in that almost 3 hours video, and I will address them. I will make a whole video about Naruto being straight and Sasuke being straight and Haku being straight as well. I have a lot of video to make. I love her channel, I love her videos, but I don't love them. Like, it's really interesting topics, but she just has a lot of bias and cope. And as a conclusion, I would say that if you want to make an analysis video, you have to take a good source first of all. Second of all, you can't be biased and drinking copium. This is it for now, folks. New video coming soon. Tschüss. Bye bye.